Greetings there, fellow Zedites. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Zed City, episode 29, Blight. Redfield's asleep. He's pretty well rested, so I'm gonna change the close to base to include the moisture pump and the thumper. Also know that I need to run a power cable out to the thumper. I get that. I'm aware of that. And you guys want drug production. Wasn't there more loot? Not really. To the southwest, no. This was their siege spot. No one really died over there. Oh, there was the alpaca that I ran over that we could eat. I'll grab it. Waste not, want not, right? I don't see any zombies around, so I think we're safe on that front for now. Might be a good time for Redfield to go hunting, too. So, unrestricted, and I'm just going to have to babysit them really tightly. We'll hunt alpaca. So all of the critical stuff has already been hauled within the walls, so we're not going to lose it. And get a little extra hunting done. Are all the zombies in the block spot? I don't know. There's so many zombies that I don't have a full number account for them. I don't see any other zombies. But I'm not about to sit here and count up to 113. That doesn't seem like a wise use of my time. But it looks pretty clear out there. Which is why I'm like babysitting everyone, but I feel pretty confident about moving around. Alright, so Redfield recently slept. So instead of cooking meals, have him go back out and hunt. Oh, there's a dead wolf. It got eaten by a warg. There's not much body left on it. Guero and Stormguard are... Make sure I don't run out of fuel. Yeah, they have plenty of fuel. They are half a day's away from the pristine ruin. And with any luck, that one's chock full of wonderful stuff. Oh, man. All right. Bed rest in a second. Redfield just contracted plague, as did Fangface. So that also means that I... Shoot. I'm thinking about how I want to lay out the hospital beds for minimizing recovery time and maximizing everyone's happiness. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the drug cellar up as like a temporary come on. As a temporary treat spot. Are these hooked up to Vitals Monitor? Okay. That one is... okay, they both are. So Fangface and Redfield. Great! So now, my 3 people that are left home, I have 1 able-bodied healthy person. That means as far as I'm concerned, that I'm going to be tending Redfields with really high quality meds because I really need him back. Whereas Fangface, you're going to get the less lackluster plague herbal med tending. I know. It's not fair, but one of you is not like the other. And I'll even switch beds. So Redfield's in the legendary one. So this legendary one has a immunity gain factor and 10 quality. They're the same. I guess it's just for surgery success chance. But my point is, I'm doing my homework, trying to get them well quickly. He'll forget about the medicine discrimination anyway. Yes, he will. The what? Sorry, he already forgot. All right. You know what? I'm not going to caravan this stuff. I'm just going to make multiple trips. Very inefficiently, but that's what I'm doing. So our threat is almost at 100%, and there's an albino running into the base. Neat. Zeusin, you're going to be needed down here. I feel bad for Zeusin. Zeusin's going to be absolutely cracked out of her mind on, like, go juice by the end of this plague spree. All right, first check. Turrets. I don't see any. I do, however, see some infrastructure. Some power, and there's an okay amount of cloth already. Probably not enough for, like, a high-value tribute delivery, but we'll see what's inside. They do have electric pumps and water filtering. Or maybe not water filtering, I can't tell. No, it's not filtered. Well, we'll just keep an eye on it. So I have 20 hours until they come. Zombs, that is. Zoom all the way up. And force open doors. I'm just going to micromanage this for maximizing my time. Batteries, not bad. Got a billiards table, but it's not particularly high quality, and a chess table that's even worse somehow. So, probably not grabbing those. The batteries might be useful, but I'd have to repair them. These are probably bedrooms. They do appear to be bedrooms. So I don't think there's going to be a lot of value in them. I found water heater closet. There is some steel and components and uranium down there, and that's nice. And a smithy and a tool cabinet. Tool cabinets are nice to grab because they're really it's 200 steel to make your own. So it saves me a lot of steel by stealing them. Did we get the... Oh, okay, we got the albino. Good. Okay, more of the same sort of boring bedroom setups. And high-tech research bench. So we could also break that down. Oh! Oh, it's only 3 medicine? I was hoping for more. But hospital beds, 2 of which are decent quality, might be worth grabbing. Comms. Maybe the prison cells? Oh, I don't need to know what they are. I just need to know their value. Squirrel, we'll have you check these areas out. So more batteries and some food, or things that could be made into food. More garbage, more of these sort of like ad hoc sell things. Nothing worth writing home about. So this is probably one of those like pack up, repair the batteries, break down the high-tech research benches, pack up and leave type situations. Take the tool benches. I guess I could also try to take the hot water and boilers and all, like anything really uninstalls. Because it all has value. I don't know if I want to stick around to like break down every windmill though. That seems like a lot of work. Oh, hello. The loot room. It's really hard for me to tell what the hell's even in there. Because they obviously had some sort of deep storage mod that I'm not running. So it looks a little ridiculous. There's some silver and gold in that pile, and some plasteel and other stuff. I'm just going to go generally with other stuff, because I can't really tell. So Stormguard is already starting on repairing up the batteries. I think I'm going to have the batteries as gifts, as my colony doesn't really need power storage at the moment. And then I'll do the same for the hospital beds. They can be gifted away. And I'll probably keep the tool cabinets, as the tool cabinets aren't particularly expensive. And breaking this stuff down just for components, as it's kind of like a high-density component object. Does this have water in it? No, it doesn't. Shoot. She is really thirsty. You don't have water on you? Is there any puddles? Okay, there are puddles on this map, but like not close. Guero, what about you? You both are really badly in need. Oh, there's a well. Oh, but the water pollution of this well is 80%. What's going on with that? Why is it so polluted? Did they poop right next to it? They did, didn't they? Yep. Good. Good. Nothing like pooping your own water. If I was to make my own well, there's not really a water table nearby, so it's not worth it. Do I have water in here? I don't. Okay, so I have to go get it. Oh, they're washing. I guess. Better for worse. Where is the... Oh, there it is. Nothing like playing the guessing game of where is the bed. So it's polluted water, but we're using it anyway. This stuff probably should be repaired before uninstalled. I don't think... Its resale value is affected by how damaged it is. So you don't need to sleep. That's fine. Check back home. Back home looks placid, even though it's like zombie threat approaching 100%. So I'll just take... I'll take advantage of that. And try to get as much of this stuff set up as possible. The tiles are made of steel, but like the amount of steel that I'm going to get from uninstalling each and every tile, like you have to think, because it's very time sensitive, where my effort is best used. So uninstalling a bajillion tiles is not a very efficient use of my time. In other words. Also, there is the matter of space. The truck has a finite amount of storage, so right now this is a tribute run, and I'm going to try to pay tribute if possible. Fangface is going a little crazy. Slept in the cold. Yeah, it is cold there. How about you drink a beer? Oops. Don't bother with the wooden walls. Don't bother with that. Alright, let's continue, I guess, repairing batteries. Prepping them to move. Fangface is getting close to breaking. Yep, noted. He's not exactly in a vulnerable spot at the moment. But it's also, like, sort of as a role-playing thing, I'm just, like, letting the chips fall as they may. Like, I try to keep him alive, but I'm not going to use extraordinary measures to keep a man who wants to commit suicide from committing suicide, if that's indeed what he's intending to do. Akamenitz, thank you for the resub. Oh, what? Randy. What the hell? As if Zeusin wasn't already dealing with enough stuff. Lord. You blighted, like, how much of it? Almost all of it? At that point, you might as well just have done it all, because it's effectively not that much different. Alright, so... doing the research bench, we'll do the comms console, and then we'll start packing. Alright, do not sew, just cut. What's a safe dose of goat juice? 0. Never take it. There is no safe dose. Unless you have a xenogerm or germline gene, which makes you immune to addiction. I guess there's that caveat now. If you're like a waster, you can take it recreationally. Oh, we're about to get broken into by an albino. Well, he'll eat turret, or he'll eat wooden spike trap. One thing I could do, should do even, is to move a turret in here for when the albinos breach like that. But my hands are a little tied at the moment for reasons. Okay. Let's start packing. So load cargo. So the really heavy stuff I might load in last. Just because of the weight. Yeah, we could bring steel. I'm going to bring the tool cabinets because they're pretty efficient. Yeah, okay. take the boiler over a tank. So yeah, we're not bringing a whole lot of steel home. That's okay. All right, let's start packing. Or she immediately decides to go to sleep. So we have 6 hours until zombies come. I'll let her sleep for like 5 of that or something. Well, there goes my entire supply of psychoid up in smoke. Fangface is facing mental break. How far are you? 76 withdrawal. So his withdrawals, it's making progress. The albino's gonna smush. Oh, look at you. Yeah, you smush. And they need tending again. So Zeusin, you're gonna take a break with doing literally everything to help out. Oh god, why aren't you merging? I'm gonna just pick it up. There. See, a lot more efficient. I should have merged it beforehand. There's like so many issues with caravan packing. I'm gonna blame my baldness on it. Well, at least we got that loaded up. Oh, Fangface, you're not even conscious anymore. Honestly, good. I will tend you with slightly better meds. Because you're not fighting the plague very effectively. Your body needs the extra help. But I'm going to put you... Well, actually, I guess it doesn't really matter if you're in the legendary bed or not. Redfield is already recovered. Yeah, which is because I was pumping him full of RimWorld meds because I really needed him back. Oh, sugar butt. Yep, that's me swearing. So the Frostkeepers are here to mess with me. This is why I want to pay tribute. So I'm going to have Guero start packing the truck because zombies come, and we're not allowed to sleep once zombies are here. And Stormguard defend against Dina using the wind turbo. Oh, ow, you hit me anyway. Right in the kidney. Oh, but yeah, well, that's not allowed to deter me. Who does medicine better? You both suck at it, so, do your best. So I'm probably going to need to cut and run before we get everything loaded up. I can't imagine that we're going to have, we're going to be able to take everything. Because threats are coming. Redfield is doing his best. Dealing with the zombies on the front. Fangface is recovering. Stormguard is patched up. So Stormguard, you... I already hear zombies uprooting. You just get ready to go. Guero, you're not allowed to sleep. Schedule. Speaking of scheduling, Zeusin, you are now allowed to sleep. So these guys, as the rules state, you're not allowed to sleep on map tiles with zombies that are outside of the home. So they're now on pure work schedules until they are ready to depart. And I'll probably have to dev mode exit, just because this is like kind of a hostile tile. But we'll see. Dude Village, thank you for the resub. And Torvasker, man, I missed it. Sorry, Torvasker. So we didn't manage to grab the hostile beds. I'm going to cancel load and then reassess what we have space for. Because those hospital beds are really nice. Tool cabinets are really nice. And then battery, plasteel, uranium. So that's all we'll go for grabbing. Zombies are going to be coming in. Or are here. There's six of them already. Redfield is like doing his best trying to hold the swarm hordes at bay. He is getting a little tired. Zeuson's gonna have to sub in. I'm gonna wake Zeuson up a little early, because they're gonna need help. Alright. Driver. Passenger. Start engine. Map exit. And it worked. And we're head back to Mountain Home to give them more stuff so they don't try to murder us. As we've decided. Oh! Why did you do that? Oh, you were drinking it. Okay. For a second I thought she was... Well, you know what I thought. I was like, no! That would be miserable. You only cried a little bit when I missed it? I'm sorry. I get distracted. Trying to survive, surrounded by zombies, does that to you. One thing I haven't done in a little bit is checking for danger zombies. You know, like tank operators or more albinos. Miner. Doing a quick glance, I'm not spotting any that of too high concern. That should be last tending. Yeah, I could have even gone with tribal meds. But at least he'll survive. Drug production is done. So, next research project. We could go... I'm going to add, now that drug production is done, psychite or medicine. Both are now valid projects. So taking a look at the tree here, we could do psychite refining so that we can make yayo, because you guys voted on yayo production. Or we could do medicine production. Either way is fine. But what I do know is I'm going to need a drug lab. Not sure where to put it though. Maybe there. It's a close poll, indeed. Indeed it is. Hey, look, I have another dog in the owl office now. Tusky. Just floating in the ocean. Man, these composting toilets are really a beautiful thing. Allowing me to make fuel and fertilizer in high quantities. There isn't a mega swarm on our doorstep, which is good. We've got 56 chem fuel left in the tanks. That's plenty to make a trip out to the Frost Keepers and then return home. Fangface is recovered. 80% with withdrawal. His tolerance is lowered as well, due to the fact that he's abstained for a while. All very good news. And looks like we're going to go with medicine. Edged out, psychite refining just a little bit. Which seems sensible considering my psychoid died from Blight. So it's going to be a little while until we have psychite to even refine anyway. Thanks, Randy. So the only worry I have is the days of food left versus the estimated time to destination. I suppose I can make sure to, like, not sell the rice? I don't know. If we can become neutral, we can trade for food. Or alternatively, have someone load up Blue Punk Rocker and run out there with food. And caravan 2 vehicles home, but that's probably an expensive solution. Zombies are populating. Let's fix that. Alright, Fake Face. He's up. You know, their estimated time to destination keeps varying. I think the caravan estimates don't match up with realistic estimates due to the fact that vehicles are variable over terrain. That'd be my guess. Cheers, Billy. Don't forget to shut the door on drugs. What are you, my dare officer? But yes. Fair point. Oh yeah, they'll be okay. They're really booking it now. Although they might slow down once it becomes winter. I just realized I think the trucks don't operate very well in winter, and it's September the 14th, so we're gonna have to, like, book it home soon. Wait, what? Is the food? Oh, the food was underneath you. Uh-oh. Water is not filtered. I've already dealt with muscle parasites and the plague. I really don't need diarrhea on top of all of that. Yeah, see, Fang Face? Just enjoy the beer, man. Do I want you cooking, though? You know what? I don't. You shouldn't be around knives. Hell, you shouldn't have an SMG. Will the caravan go faster with less weight? Probably, yeah. Let's see. It's 23% winter, so it's slowing it down. No, I don't think it's weight dependent. I don't know. We'll find out. I don't know the ins and outs of the full framework details. Oh! Well, that's awkward. A bunch of feral cats are trying to murder me. Okay. Meow. I guess you're both dehydrated. Drink up. You are in the swamp. Yoda, do I need to put a cone of shame on your little head? Keeps chewing himself. Okay, before we leave, I'm going to have them wash up a little bit. I think she just pooped in the water. Well, I think he is too. Yep. Well, you know. That's life out on the road. Nature's toilet. Fangface, you've seemed happier. Are you about to have a mental break? You know, you can, like, break from food whenever. You're not scheduled for bajillion... Oh, are they still scheduled? I wonder if they're still scheduled on, like, pure work. I never changed it. I think caravan scheduling takes over, though, so it's kind of moot. Another thing I wanted to ask you guys is, so a minigun, for reference, is 160 steel and 20 components. We currently have 79 components and enough steel to make a single gun. Should I make a minigun? Do you think it's worth the steel? If we do make a minigun, that means that I will not be able to make a thumper or a moisture pump, as it will price me out of being able to afford that unless I start getting slag. So there is a cost penalty to it, but you can decide on that for yourselves. I also think that it wouldn't be that hard for me to go fetch more slag, but I am about to hit 100% threat peak here, so it might be a little difficult to go do that. Not the beer! Oh my god. Precious, precious beer almost burned. Randy has pretty good aim with them lightning events, I gotta say. Time and time again, he's blown up my chem fuel, he's like lit my beer on fire. He's got a bone to pick, I swear to God. So I'm making another batch of work for the next beer. And Zeusin is pushing along the medicine. Please, for the love of God, let this be enough gifts. So taking a look, we're negative 17. We've given gifts already. Hopefully it's going to be enough to secure neutrality. I also think it's getting cold enough to warrant capturing the heat of the geothermal now. Getting chilly in there. And the radiators aren't able to keep up now. Come on, just get there. I'm so impatient. So we've made the demented old man handle poo all day long. Nothing could go wrong about that, where he's like, in the middle of processing poop into chem fuel, and he's like, huh, I'm hungry. What was I doing? Oh right, I was eating. Not to say it's gonna happen, but to say it could happen. We don't have a good place to put shells. I'm going to put them here for now, away from the general stockpile, but that's something to consider. All right, so gifts. Gifts, gifts, gifts. The higher I can get it now, the less frequently I have to return to plead for them not to murder us, so whatever they can take now would be great. Enemy now neutral. I'm going to buy a stack of food. Buy some Nuturamine for medicine. And that might be about it. So, 28 rep with them. Returning home. It says it's going to take 5 days and they have 4 days of food, but I think we'll be fine. Well, you know what? How about we make sure? That is all the food money can buy. And now we return home. So we'll have tool cabinets, which is nice. We'll have a tube TV. I have an electric pump that will break down at home. We have batteries that they didn't even... Really? They didn't want batteries? No, they didn't. I guess we'll have a bunch of batteries. All right. Yeah, so there's some stuff that they just, like, flat out refused. But our rep with the two rough outliner units are roughly the same, 28 and 22. And it's going to be a lot of seasons until that becomes in the negative again. So once we have regular drug runs where we deliver, like, stacks of yayo, we could probably keep a rep up with them without too much effort. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Zed City, which originally streamed live on Twitch November 5th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Zedites,